Hi everyone, hope you're all staying safe and that you're all well. Hopefully after performing the workouts that PE teachers have written me to set you on Show My Homework, and hopefully when you're doing Joe Witz's workout on YouTube, you're feeling stronger and you're seeing improvements in your fitness. What I'm about to show you today is just a way that we can add a principle of training to our workouts, and that is going to be progressive overload today. It's something whereby all of you can have a go at this, because I feel like all of you may have access to what I'm about to show you. So what we're going to do, we are going to try and add some weight to the exercises that you've been doing at home. So exercises you've been viewing on Show My Homework and on YouTube, we're going to stick to those exercises, but we're just going to add some weight to it, and we're going to add some weight by using a backpack, okay? Or if you can, just any drawstring bag. It could be even a shopping bag, a holdall, any sort of bag, okay? And in this bag, if you can see in there, I have got a load of books, okay? So the more books in the bag, the heavier the bag, the more weight. The less books, the less weight. Okay, so you need to make sure that when you're doing these exercises, you add the appropriate weight to that exercise. Okay, I've just put a cap on because the sun's in my eyes, and I've also got my backpack on now. But obviously, when we're adding weight to something and lifting weights, whether we're in the gym, we're in the sports hall, or even when we're at home, we need to follow some strict safety precautions. Okay, the first thing is, regarding these exercises, you can do these anywhere. Okay, so you only need a small space, but it's essential that that small space is clear from any hazardous items. Okay, stuff that might interfere with you when you're training. Okay, the second important safety aspect is that you need to warm up before doing this. Okay, and any exercise, a matter of fact. So the purpose of today is just for me to show you the exercises with a backpack on. But when you do these exercises at home, what I want you to do, I want you to perform each exercise at body weight first. Okay, that can act as a warm up for your muscles. Okay, and it can also help your form. Okay, which just means helping you move correctly. All right, and if you do that, then you can do that. If you do that and you do that well, then you can start adding weight. Okay, and that's the goal of this lesson. So yeah, I'm going to go through now a couple of exercises using the bag. But again, just be mindful of every time that I do a different exercise, I've done that exercise at body weight first. Okay, first exercise is a press up, and when I do this press up, you can have your hands either wide, narrow, or you can even do a diamond press up whereby your hands, your fingers just form a diamond. Okay, I'm just going to do standard wide grip. Okay, I'm going to try and perform 10 to 15 reps of that. I've got the appropriate weight in my bag and I'm ready to go. Okay, so actually the weight in the bag was pretty good for me, so I might next time increase the amount of exercise books I have in my bag to make it slightly harder for me. Second exercise is a back squat. I've just made sure that my backpack is tight to my back, okay, so it doesn't help me lean back, and it doesn't sort of make me wobble. Okay guys, so feet are shoulder width apart. Okay, cross my hands on my arms here, and then go down to 90 degrees, and come back up. Again, I do that 10 to 15 times, and I'd change the weight if I needed to. Okay, next exercise is going to be a plank. Again, the bag is quite tight to my body, so it doesn't move off my body anyway, which could affect my balance. So I'm going to hold a plank for as long as I can regarding this, or you could do a variation of a plank called plank ups. I'm going to show you both. Okay, the first one is a plank. So you can either do this in two ways, keeping your body off the ground, holding your body up with your hands, like so, or alternatively, you can go down to your elbows and hold that there, keeping your body off the ground. A plank up is just the same as keeping your elbows and your hands on the ground, okay, but you just simultaneously move one off the ground at different times. I'll show you that now. Okay, that's good because you can actually perform amount of reps with that rather than doing it for time, so seconds. Make sure the weight is appropriate in your bag, but again, please make sure, guys, that you do the exercise first with body weight, so no back. Okay, the exercise is going to be a bicep curl. You can do this different ways when holding your bag. You can hold the straps like so, or if you're lucky enough to have a little ring at the top, you can hold that. And you can either do double armed or single arm repetitions. I'm going to do double armed, okay. With double armed, you might want to increase the weight, because obviously that's going to be easier to do than doing single arm with the same weight. You want to do single arm, again 10 to 15 reps on that exercise. Right, I'm showing you these exercises, guys, for you to do in your own time to formulate your own workout. Okay, so I am doing a load of different muscles, all right, that you've seen so far. I'm going to carry on showing you some more exercises. And next exercise moving on to next is a lunge. Okay, you can either do a forward lunge where you step forwards, or you can do a backward lunge where you step backwards. I'm going to do a forward lunge. Okay. So when I'm doing this, I'm going to make sure that my front leg, knee, doesn't go over my toes. Okay. So I'm not leaning like this and my knee is over my toes. I don't want that to happen. I want to lean, not back, but be upright so my knee doesn't cross my toes. My back leg here, if you notice, isn't touching the ground. It's just slightly off the ground. That's how you perform a lunge. And you come back up in your starting position and you change leg. Okay, and you come back up. Okay, the next exercise is going to work our pectorals, so our chest muscle, and we're going to perform a floor press. Okay, when doing this, please make sure that you start off with a low weight, then maybe gradually build up to a higher weight. And to be fair, that's what you should be doing on every single exercise. Don't start every exercise at the highest weight you can do. Gradually increase that weight over time. Okay. Okay, in that situation, the weight was quite light for me. I definitely could perform over 15 reps using that weight, so I will increase the weight next time. Okay, I want to be hitting between 10 and 15 reps. If I'm doing too little, that means the weight is too heavy. If I'm doing far much more than 15, it means that it's too light, so I want to increase the weight. Okay, the next exercise, guys, is something that Miss Stanhope showed you. It's called a Russian twist. It's going to activate our abdominals and our obliques, and we do that just by, like Miss Stanhope said, keeping your feet off the ground, and she shows you with the hands touching the floor, okay, which is the correct way. We're just going to add weight to that just by holding our bag and twisting like so, We don't want to rest the bag on the floor. We just want to push it slightly on the floor so the floor doesn't take the weight. Okay. Otherwise, if we hold it in the air, like so, we keep activation the weight on our obliques. Try and keep your feet still, guys, when you attempt that exercise. Okay, we're going to do an upright row now. Okay, this can be quite a difficult exercise to do, and it's hard to judge what weight you want to add to your bag. Alright, so again, start off quite light, and then if you do more sets of that exercise, then you can start to increase the weight that way. Okay, an upright row is quite simple, guys. You're going to hold the bag at its ends, or just at the top of the bag, stand up straight, okay, and you're going to pull up to your chin. Okay, when you pull up to your chin, just make sure that your elbows stay higher than your hands. Okay, and back down, starting position, arms straight, and then pull up to your chin. Again, making sure your elbows are higher than your hands. 10 to 15 reps of that. And that'll be good. Guys, whatever weight you lift, you can always make that exercise harder, if you haven't got any more exercise books, by slowing down the tempo of your lift. Okay, so go lifting slower. Okay, the next exercise is the overhead tricep extension. Okay, to do that, you're going to have to get the weight over your head, guys, alright, which is going to be quite difficult. So start off with a light weight, or maybe just nothing in the bag to start off with so you can get the correct form first. Okay, so it's going to be behind my head, like so. Keeping my elbows close to my head, and just extend up and back down, extend up. Very important, guys, if it's going to be very heavy in a situation like that, don't just drop the bag. Okay, that's how injuries occur. Try and place the bag slowly back down the floor. Okay, guys, the next exercise is going to be a single arm bent over row. Okay, for this you might need to support your non-lifting arm by using a chair or just using a stationary object. Okay, you're going to hold the bag at its end, spread your legs, one in front of the other. Okay, keep your arms straight, make sure your back is straight, and pull your elbow into your lat. Okay, back down, cup. Okay, back down, pull it back up. And then change arms. You can do it with both arms, guys. I'm just showing you a single arm version. Okay, next exercise is going to be a front raise. Okay, that's going to activate our anterior deltoid, which just means basically, guys, it's the front muscle of our deltoid. Okay, it's just there. Alright, to do that, again, you can do single armed if you wish, but in this situation I'm going to use a double arm front raise. I'm going to hold the bag at the top. I'm going to stand up straight, back straight, and keep my arms straight and pull up to my nose. Okay, and back down. Again, 10 to 15 reps doing that. Alright, that brings the end to me showing you the exercises, guys. Listen, there's going to be so many more exercises you can do whilst carrying a backpack. Just make sure it's safe. Make sure you perform every exercise at body weight first. So you can master the form. And then, once you've mastered the form, then start increasing the weight. When you increase the weight, do it gradually. Don't do it, I'm going to put 10 exercise books in straight away, because that is how injuries occur. Reversibility, which you all know that means, means obviously you go back in your training. Okay, that's it from me. The goal for me is to just try and exercise with a bag, add a bit more intensity so you can see improvements, gradual improvements in your fitness. Okay, let me know what you do. You can email me or just show me on Twitter if you have access to that.